Hey guys, welcome to Shoot Your Shot Sports. Tyler here with Michael, here to talk about what's going on in the world of sports, and we're going to start off with college basketball.
Almost that time, month away from when the real start.
From the fun part.
Yeah.
But already getting some madness.
already
season,
having a lot of fun
right?
this year. Definitely unexpected.
I mean, there's been a lot of talk that there's no elite teams, and well, at
that
first
might be true.
I was a little skeptical at first because just because Kentucky,
Yeah.
UCLA, Kansas, Duke aren't necessarily elite this year, you can't write that article.
No.
There was some good teams out there, but after this week I'm a little shaky right now.
Yeah, I mean, 3 of the top 4 lost. The only one that didn't was beating a top 4 team, Michigan State. So
really, who is the top 4 in college basketball?
That is a good question. I think we have to go Michigan State.
Okay.
Because they just beat Purdue.
Yeah.
That's number 1.
I agree.
Villanova would be 2.
I like Villanova a lot. I think they're one of the best 4 teams for sure.
Even though they just lost to St. John's, I think they're still
it's hard
really
to. St. John's beat
Duke. So Duke's kind of.
St. John's might be on a roll. Who knows? St.
Who
John's
knows?
isn't good.
No,
they're playing well.
They're playing well. I think Virginia got exposed against Virginia Tech.
Yeah, but they only lost by 1.
Yeah, but when you can't score, you're gonna lose like that.
I know, but
I don't like Virginia.
But as far as the 4 best teams, I think 1 slip up, by 1 in overtime to your rival. I'm gonna write down.
But at home though, you can't lose at home. I don't like Virginia, but I don't like Purdue either because they don't have any household names that I would come to know.
Purdue might be it.
It might be those 2, but I'm not. But after that, there's nothing.
Hard.
Texas Tech is
skeptical. Ohio State has shown potential.
Ohio State's up and down. Xavier and Cincinnati haven't really beat anyone. So I guess you do have to. I'll have to stick with Virginia, Purdue, but they're pretty low.
I could see Xavier, I guess.
But they haven't really beat anyone besides Cincinnati,
who's
number 6, who has to beat. Well, they play Wichita State twice, so
we'll see.
We'll see.
Definitely a fun year in college basketball.
It'll be fun. It should be fun.
Should be a great tournament.
Yeah.
Maybe all this depth and chaos isn't good for the bubble teams.
No,
because
it's not.
SEC's deep, ACC's fairly deep.
Yeah.
Big 12, I should say.
Big 12 looks really deep.
Looks really deep. So, for us as Boise State fans and some other fans around, it's
if you're a mid-major fan, you're a little scared.
It's a little scared.
You're very scared.
You're hoping for a bid.
Yeah, and
with all these.
You basically better hope your team wins the tournament.
Yeah.
The conference tournament, because right now
there's no guarantees.
ACC is going to get 8 teams. The Big 12 is going to get 6 teams.
Yeah.
You're going to have 1 or 2 upsets in these minor tournaments where only one big team gets in anyway.
Yeah, it's not a scary year for bubble teams.
Yes.
It's a good year for madness.
Yes. It's a good year for madness. I don't know what to be on the bubble right now because there could be 3 tournaments where Tennessee could make a run, or I guess Tennessee's supposed to get a bid, but
true.
Oklahoma could make a run. They might not get a bid. They're sort of
they're up and down.
They could lose if they lose.
Speaking of Oklahoma, college basketball committee came out with their top 16.
Yeah.
Their
top 16.
1 through 4 seeds of what they have right now. Oklahoma in as a 4 seed.
That was surprising. I didn't think Oklahoma deserved being, but they've beaten a lot of teams. Which is because of how stacked the Big 12 is.
That's what the committee looked at a lot. If you notice how they did a lot of their seeding, they really favored the strength of schedule.
Which is good for the Big 12,
victories.
the ACC,
the team beating
the
up on
SEC,
Big 10,
It's bad for the Big 10. It's bad for the Pac-12.
It's bad for the Pac-12, bad for the Big 10, because Michigan State hasn't beaten a lot of teams. That's why Michigan State was a 3 seed.
Yeah,
I don't agree with.
That was after they beat Purdue, too, which is sort of impressive. But yeah, it's really good for those 3 conferences down there. And the Big 10 and Pac-12, they're kind of scared, especially the Pac-12.
Yeah,
it's Arizona or bust right now.
Arizona's probably in.
Probably.
Arizona State.
They sort of collapsed.
They've collapsed, but
I don't think. Maybe.
Maybe. USC bubble.
They sort of
UW
collapsed.
is on the bubble.
Yeah, UCLA is. The Pac-12 could be like a 2-bid league.
They're anywhere from 2 to 5. It depends on how they finish.
5 teams.
5's like their max.
5 would be literally everyone who's supposed to win their conference tournament does.
Yeah.
And there's no surprise.
We'll see. I say the Pac-12 gets 4. I'm going to be optimistic.
I think they'll get 2.
I think they'll get 2.
They'll get Arizona and they'll get the winner of the tournament because I don't think Arizona will win.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's fair.
I think they'll get 2, and the Big 12, the Big 10 will get 3.
You don't think they'll get a 4th?
They're
guaranteed 3 right now.
Yeah, they're guaranteed 3.
As locks go. Ohio State's locked, Purdue's locked,
and Michigan State's locked. Michigan's probably the next closest.
Mm-hmm.
After that, is there really another lock? Wisconsin is down.
Yeah, true.
Minnesota's down, really underachieving from where they were supposed to be.
True.
So I don't think they'll get 3. I don't think they'll get a 4. And then they'll all go like the Big 12 will probably get like 9 at this point somehow.
I don't know if they'll get 9, but
they'll get 6 or 7.
They'll get over 6.
Yeah, the ACC will get like 12, which would be the entire conference, but
basically,
they basically will get the whole conference, and then the SEC will probably get 5 or 6, and then
I think the SEC might get 8. Unless they collapse. There's a lot of depth there.
Yeah.
I don't personally.
I'm just scared because the biggest
the
scare to me is Kentucky is going to be underseed because it's Kentucky, not because of their record, because it's Kentucky.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like a 9 seed, and they're going to crush somebody.
Yeah. Also, even Michael Porter.
Michael Porter could be back as a 9 seed.
Someone bringing up Missouri. If they sneak into an 8 or 9 game and Michael Porter comes back, I'm upset if I'm the 1 seed. I'm upset.
You're very upset
because you're gonna have to play one of the top
one of the best players. Supposed to be one of the best players in college basketball.
And you're a 1 seed, like that's crap. Yeah, and that's a good thing. That's a good point. It's like almost all the 1 seeds are gonna be scared.
Yeah, I mean, there's not 1 seed that I would say is a lock to make it to the Sweet 16.
With all this depth, I mean, like. You'd be scared playing like in Ohio. I mean, like in Oklahoma State or Notre Dame or
Kentucky,
like someone as a 7 seed.
Missouri.
Those 7 seeds, those 8, 9 seeds, those are going to be good teams.
The 1s and 2s, we could maybe have like one seed in the Elite 8. It's potential.
It's not a.
But it should be fun. It should be fun.
I love
Kansas run in the Big 12. 13 straight regular season titles.
Do they get it?
No, they're not going to get it. I think Texas Tech, I believe.
Wow, you believe
Kentucky,
Texas Tech?
Kansas just falling apart.
Yeah. Oklahoma's falling apart.
Trae Young, it's Trae Young versus the world.
West Virginia has fallen apart.
Yes.
And I guess that's the other thing is like who's gonna finish the year strong because like this last couple weeks has really like exposed a lot of teams. You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
West Virginia has fallen apart. North Carolina has been. Duke's look bad. You know.
Auburn just lost.
Yeah, I mean,
Arizona just lost. Purdue just lost. Oklahoma's done. Just drop it. Oklahoma will be fun until they play a real team and Trae Young. It's a shame. He's like
what seed was Davidson? A 10 seed?
Yeah, but
when Steph Curry went off,
Trae Young's not that good.
Trae Young could be that, but
no, and unfortunately,
he's good.
He's not that good because they're going to be higher than a 10. They'll probably be like a 5.
Okay.
They'll beat the 12 and then they'll get crushed by the 4 seed.
Potentially.
That'll probably what happens.
We'll see. Very excited though. I mean, overall from the top 16 we had, do you agree with it? I mean, they've got the 1 seeds are Virginia, Villanova, Xavier, Purdue.
I think that's right.
Those are the 4 1 seeds you have at this point.
Yeah, I think that's who I'd have. Okay. I think maybe Michigan State's on the bubble, but what does Michigan State do to deserve it besides beating Purdue once? At home.
On a base,
like
2 seconds.
Basically on a buzzer beater.
Yeah, basically.
Like you didn't crush it. I think that's completely the reason why I think the 2 seeds is where Michigan State would be.
Yeah, and the 2 seeds aren't Michigan State.
No.
It's a Kansas, Auburn, Duke, and Cincinnati.
I think Michigan State will replace Auburn. I think Auburn will show.
I think Cincinnati's right.
Yeah, I mean they're 23-2.
I think
they do get
Duke is probably right, but we'll see.
We'll see. Kansas is right.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if I agree with Auburn.
But you were saying Texas Tech could overcome Kansas, right?
Yeah, but
do you think by the end of the year they flip?
No, I mean I just don't think Texas will probably lose to someone else, but they'll beat Kansas in Lubbock. Is what I think will happen. So Kansas will basically lose like a first place showdown kind of game.
Yeah.
But Texas Tech will fall
They're
somewhere
about the same, but Kansas has the better resume.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 seeds we got Michigan State, Texas Tech, Clemson, and UNC.
I think that's right. Outside of Michigan State flip flopping with who we already talked about.
Yeah.
So I think that's perfectly fine. I don't see any problem with that.
Yeah. I think UNC could make a run for a 2 seed.
They could make a run for a 2 seed.
I think as far as Michigan State, it should be there. Personally.
Michigan State should be there.
But UNC I think could either overtake Duke.
They'd have to beat Duke again in the tournament.
And we could see, if Kansas does end up not winning that, it depends on how the ACC shakes up.
Yeah, I don't think Kansas will choke in the Big 12
tournament. But if UNC takes over for Duke and Clemson, like if they're that team,
maybe they would probably have to win the tournament, the ACC tournament, to be a 2 seed.
4 seeds, we got Tennessee, Ohio State, Oklahoma, and Arizona.
I think Oklahoma's way too high, personally.
I know you feel that way.
But they just keep losing.
And everyone keeps justifying it because it's Trae Young by himself.
But
at some point the resume's got to.
You can't just seed someone because you want a good player to be there.
Yeah.
I don't. There should be there. I like
Ohio State's good.
Ohio State's good.
Great. Tennessee, great.
Sorta. I could
I
maybe
think
see
Texas is
them.
great.
I can see them falling out, but yeah, I like them.
Yeah, and then Arizona. I think they're the class of the Pac-12, so you gotta have
Yeah,
them.
I guess you gotta have, if you want a Pac-12 team in there. I think Gonzaga could jump up that argument if they win out. I know they play Gonzaga or St. Mary's. If they win out, should probably be in there over Tennessee or Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So I think that could be there, and maybe Wichita State if they beat Cincinnati twice, because they do
Wichita
play them
State has an
twice.
argument.
They might have an argument to jump up there.
Regardless, super fun year. It's very
It should be
exciting for
exciting.
March Madness tournament.
Yes.
It'll
be a crazy year. This will be a year where you probably might have like a 3-4 national championship.
Yeah, very, very possible. And probably no one would be surprised because those teams have championship caliber.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you probably have a championship all the way down to 5.
Yeah.
5 is probably where you start right now.
Yeah. It'll be an interesting year. It's going to be a momentum type year. It's going to be...
Well, someone's going to get top, like a UConn.
I'm envisioning a Kemba Walker UConn type of thing where it's like whoever's hot at the last second, they're the team that's going to
run. All right.
So we'll see what happens. Obviously, we'll have plenty of predictions when that comes.
Oh, yeah. We have more than enough predictions too when that comes.
Already been a fun year.
It's it's
middle of February, and we're excited about college basketball.
Yeah.
So that's a good time.
You can't have an undefeated team. You need a lot of parity.
And there's quite a bit of parity.
Yes, and it should be fun, especially with, like you said, 3 of the top 4 seeds falling.
The last part about it, just a good mix of talent, like individual talent.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot
really
of
good
fun,
freshmen,
especially Michael Porter if he's back. That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, even the upperclassmen. You got Grayson Allen is great. Michael Bridges is great.
Yep.
The dude from Michigan State who's drawing a blank on me, just hit the buzzer beater against Purdue.
Wasn't it Bridges?
I thought Michael Bridges was Villanova.
I thought there was a Bridges on Michigan State as well.
They're very well.
I'm pretty sure I think it's a Bridges.
Okay. Well,
and then you got all the young freshmen too.
Yeah.
Which is always exciting.
DeAndre Ayton is awesome.
Yes.
Texas could be one of those teams that we just talked about in the bubble.
Yeah, with Muhammad.
They get in as an 11 seed or whatever, that they could really be.
They could be annoying. There's gonna be a lot of low seeds that are going to win.
Alabama has Colin Sexton. They might not make it.
Yeah.
But if they make it, he's one of those players that can possibly take over.
Yeah, or like we said, Michael Porter Jr. coming back.
Yeah.
In the tournament.
Yeah.
Could be a little rusty, but
yeah,
he's supposed to be the best player in college basketball.
And then besides Trey,
and then LiAngelo Ball.
God. I don't know.
Leading the nation in steals.
Don't know if he's coming back at all. My personal second favorite freshman, because I'm a big Trey Young supporter, Marvin Bagley too.
Bagley's pretty good.
Amazing. He's very talented. We'll see.
And then every freshman on Kentucky that we haven't heard of this year because they suck.
Yeah, but will they suck the whole time? Probably not.
No, probably not, because last time they were this low, they made the championship game.
So, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Going into the weekend, though,
NBA All-Star game, going to pro basketball should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I know when we started, we basically rated the teams, and then half the team LeBron got hurt.
Yeah, it's really hard to judge a team.
So I think first we should start off by saying they should draft it at the stadium.
Yeah.
Because it looks really awkward now that LeBron...
Even just before the weekend,
But once the game stops.
Do the Rising All-Stars, the dunk contest.
Yeah, if you want to keep a private NBA, do it like in a back room and have the players. But you can't have a team where LeBron drafted one starter, DeMarcus Cousins, who got hurt.
Yeah.
And then 3 backups, all of which I would assume were not the last pick because they were all pretty talented.
Yeah.
For guys that you wouldn't pick.
Yeah, just like you said, when you sculpt a roster, you're selecting a guy for a reason. And if that guy was hurt and not available, you would select
a different guy. Yeah, you wouldn't select a DeMarcus Cousins, and you would maybe get.
It's not like Dragic is coming in to fill out for Porzingis.
I would never. You would never be like, all right, do I want Porzingis or Dragic?
Ben Simmons not getting in. What do you?
He's probably next in line if someone gets hurt.
He's upset that he wasn't already in line.
Well, the problem is he can't shoot.
Yeah.
So basically, he scores in the paint.
He scores in the paint, but he also does assists well. He rebounds well. Their team is 8th seed in the East right now, which isn't good.
I don't think he has an argument over anyone else that made it though.
Okay.
Dragic is basically carrying the Heat.
Okay.
Kemba Walker is basically carrying the Hornets.
Yeah.
And he has J.J. Redick, Covington, Joel Embiid. I think Ben Simmons is next in line if an Eastern Conference guy gets hurt, but he's never argument. He is equal to Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker can score a little more than you pick the guy who can score.
Kemba Walker.
No one wants to watch an All-Star game with Ben Simmons driving into the paint every single play.
Assists,
If they try, he probably wouldn't. He'd just be like, no, you're not going to make some rinky-dink pass. I know you're not going to shoot. I'll give you 20 feet from the three-point line. So,
All right. Well, yeah. Regardless, definitely an interesting roster.
Yeah.
Like, they need to change
They
it.
need to change it though. Like
Televise it right before.
I mean, if you don't want to tell, I mean, they should pick it on the court. Basically, have everyone line up, boom, 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 put the jersey
It'd
on.
be fun.
Throw back to the playground style. Everyone remembers it. Like everyone was the last pick.
People would tune in for that.
Exactly. No one cared that they didn't draft it.
Yeah, they would tune in for an on the court pick.
The only thing I watched the All-Star game for is if they scored 200 points.
Yeah.
And they almost did
Even
it.
then, sometimes.
They've come close. I mean, the other thing is about All-Star Weekend. 3-point contest is okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
We need to make some sort of requirement for the dunk contest.
Yeah, it's
It's okay, but I don't want
It's
to watch
kind of
Larry
fun.
Nance Jr. dunk basketball. I want to watch LeBron, KD, Joel Embiid,
Giannis.
and Giannis. That's what I want to watch. I don't want to watch these athletic hoopers that are basically first-year guys proving themselves. Who's got
Except for Zach LaVine, I like him.
Levine and Aaron Gordon? Maybe they have like a lifetime pass.
Yeah.
No one else. I don't care. Maybe have like a back.
They have 3 studs and 1 guy like Zach LaVine
newcomer.
or Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, they get one newcomer. Yeah.
And if they win, then they get the lifetime.
It's
pass.
lifetime exemption. But no, we need to spice up the dunk contest.
It's just like the home run derby. It's like it's not fun if Bryce Harper's not in the home
Exactly.
run derby.
And
it's not fun.
when has anyone ever got hurt in a slam dunk contest?
Can't. Me in 8th grade, but besides that,
Like, there's no argument. Like, and baseball, okay, maybe the home run derby messes with your swing, which I think has been completely proven false.
Yeah.
But there's an argument. You can't mess up your dunk timing.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, like, Blake Griffin didn't
Blake
tear
Griffin
his
still
knee.
dunks.
Yeah, Blake Griffin did not get hurt because he jumped over a car. He got hurt because he punches people.
Yeah. Well, I'd argue Dwight Howard has completely fallen apart since.
But that wasn't in the dunk contest.
Yeah.
So Jordan was in the dunk contest. He turned out pretty good, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Go.
I'm waiting for LeBron. LeBron doesn't do dunk contest. He should not be allowed in the Hall of Fame.
Wow, that's a hot take.
I'm just saying. He promised he'd do it, and now he's scared he's going to lose because he's so old.
Yeah, Vince
You
Carter
can't-
should be in it.
Vince
I
Carter
think,
would probably-
Vince Carter should have an honorary one this year because
I don't
he's
know if he
41.
could jump up anymore.
He still dunks, man.
Yeah, but it would just be a disappointment because we'd look back, they'd replay his 2000 dunk contest, and then he'd do something lame, and we'd be like, wow, that sucked.
I think he'd be able to pull out one cool surprise, and it'd be fun.
I think we should put a regular person out there on like those super trampolines.
That'd be cool.
Give him the chance to play because no one else wants to play.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it's such a weak. I mean, Oladipo could be fun, maybe.
But it's
see.
Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, all-star. We'll see.
Words you never thought you'd hear in a sentence.
Yeah, true. Did not predict that a couple years ago.
No, you thought he was.
I thought he was done. I thought he was.
What did the Thunder give up for him? I know they traded him for Paul George. What did they give the Magic?
I have no idea. Obviously, it looks pretty bad now.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of the Magic,
have they done anything?
yeah, they traded Alfred Payton,
Yeah,
who should cut his hair.
yeah.
The Orlando Magic are the symbol of how to not build your franchise.
Yeah.
Victor Oladipo, you traded him.
Mm-hmm. Alfred Payton.
Alfred Payton sucks.
Yeah.
He can't shoot.
Tobias Harris traded.
Traded. Aaron Gordon is an athlete who can't do anything else.
Yeah.
That's almost
He's their best. He's
player.
their best one.
Yeah, that's like Sacramento Kings level of failing to draft properly.
It might be worse. Like at least the Kings look like they put effort to sign veterans and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm talking
haven't heard anything
from
about
a
Magic.
drafting standpoint.
Yeah, from the drafting standpoint, they're both terrible.
They're both, but I mean the Magic are working their way to be the Kings.
Yeah, they're equally terrible. The only difference is the Magic have drafted O'Neal and Howard in the last 25 years.
Yep, that's about the only thing I'd say.
And because of that, they've managed.
Well, you could argue the Kings drafted who's that dude from Michigan? Who took him? Chris Webber.
Yeah.
That's sort of comparable to Shaq.
Okay, we'll say Chris Webber and Shaq are
Sort of. You can go Chris Webber and Dwight Howard or a wash. Shaq versus nobody.
De'Aaron Fox. We'll see how De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox could be good. I mean, they just cut their first round pick from
Shaq.
last
We'll call the Magic and Kings even.
Harry Giles still hasn't played a game, by the way.
Wow. Great.
Good thing they traded that pick when they could have had Malik. Speaking of that, actually, what is Malik Monk doing? I think we were both really high on Malik Monk.
Very high.
We loved him coming out of Kentucky.
Sad that Donovan Mitchell went before, and now we're looking.
Donovan Mitchell is.
Glad I'm not a draft analyst where like my job was doing that.
I was high on Malik Monk, and I have not heard anything about
I didn't know much about Mitchell. I knew that Louisville was cool and he was probably good. But I didn't think he was better than Monk. And
he's rookie of the year this year, most likely.
He should be. obviously there's arguments for a couple other guys.
I mean, the only other argument is Ben Simmons. And it's not really fair because Ben Simmons had a year.
Tatum's looked good.
Tatum's looked good, which again,
give Tatum some credit.
the Celtics look like they robbed the 76ers with that. Because Markelle Fultz looks like a bust.
Markelle Fultz is having issues.
He forgot how to shoot.
Yeah, he did.
That'd be like you forgetting how to tie your shoe.
He's not supposed to be shooting outside of the paint right now
That's embarrassing.
because of his shoulder.
That's how. How do you mess that up?
I don't really know. I don't know how that got missed. I hope the best for him.
I want the best for him, but right now he's a bust. And
But
everyone who
it
made fun of
looks-
the Celtics
Looks like the Celtics did
should be eating
the smart thing because Tatum is.
They got the guy they wanted at
good.
1, and they traded down. And as long as both the Lakers and the Kings pick don't end up as number 1, which we know the Kings can never get the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
How many years? 12 years in the lottery. They've never ended the number 1, so that pick's safe.
Yeah.
So a good rookie class, just not who we expected.
Yeah. Potentially better rookie class next year.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be curious to see what Porter. Like, he might come back, but
Yeah.
back injuries. He's not a big guy.
Bagley's talented.
Bagley's talented. Ayton's talented, but talented big men scare me.
Yeah.
Greg Oden,
Yeah.
Anthony Bennett,
Yeah. You could argue the other way around. There's talented big men that have come out.
Colin
and been
Sexton
awesome.
looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah. True.
The Bridges guy, who we can't think of from Michigan State, who's a sophomore, he looks really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up real quick because it's bugging me. Michael Bridges is from Villanova. I'm pretty sure.
I think there's another Bridges guy from Michigan State. Who hit the game winner?
Miles Bridges.
I knew it was a Bridges.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you. I knew
Miles
he was.
Bridges.
I knew it was a Bridges.
We do like Miles Bridges. I just couldn't think of his name.
I knew his last
Super
name, so at
embarrassing.
least I'm more of a fan than Tyler.
'Cause Michael Bridges. What the heck, man? There's
So
two
there's
Bridges.
two Bridges. There's two
Bridges.
talented Bridges. At least we've nailed this down.
We've established that there are two Bridges. They're both good.
So there's 5 good players in this draft.
At least
6.
I've heard there's a lot of depth in different areas. I just
Except
haven't.
on the wings. I've heard there's a lack of wing depth.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, Trae Young will obviously be not, hopefully, Buddy Hield 2.0.
Yeah, hopefully he's. I mean, obviously no one's Curry, but hopefully he reminisces Curry.
We're hoping more Curry than Buddy Hield.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. You never know.
We'll never know. And then, finally,
So, back to the NBA real quick.
Yep, back to the NBA. Go.
Who you got?
in the All-Star game,
An All-Star game.
Curry, because LeBron has drafted a team completely different to the style he built.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna go LeBron because
Oh.
I want to disagree with you.
Okay.
Slash, he still has Durant. He still has Anthony Davis.
Okay.
Still has Kyrie, and LeBron looked like he had a lot of fun against the Celtics a couple days
Yeah,
ago.
but LeBron, that's because he wanted to beat the
He's
Celtics.
rejuvenated.
No, he wanted to win
He's
because he wanted to
rejuvenated.
prove that the guys he had on his team sucked.
I think and he's got Russell Westbrook, who's always hungry to win.
Yeah, but I would have liked Westbrook against Durant. With Durant, I can see some issues.
I'm still taking LeBron's team.
No,
I think.
because I'll tell you what. Curry,
Yeah.
Harden, Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
I don't even name you anything else.
Anthony Davis, LeBron James.
Okay, Curry's better than LeBron. We've seen that 2 of the last 3 years.
No. Curry's team is better than LeBron's team.
No,
Don't give me that.
Curry was
Don't
better
give
than
me that.
LeBron.
Don't give me
Curry
that.
was better than LeBron.
That's horse. That's horse. You know that.
Harden is better than Kyrie Irving. 100%.
I never said Kyrie. I didn't say Kyrie.
Well, those are the 3 names. If you take it, you can
No, I said LeBron, Anthony, and Durant.
Okay, Harden's better than Durant.
Harden's not better
Harden is better than
Harden's not
Durant.
better than Durant.
Yes, he is.
What?
Durant's team is better. Harden is better.
What?
Durant's team is better.
No. Durant
Harden
is a better basketball
No.
player than Harden.
No.
Absolutely.
No, Harden can create his own shot. Durant cannot.
Durant can create his own
No,
shot.
he can't. That's why he doesn't play. That's why.
Durant is taking over for LeBron as the best player in basketball.
Yeah, you're right. But
So
Harden's a better.
LeBron and Durant.
Harden is a better shooter. Durant is better everything else. Harden's a better shooter. They don't play defense in the All-Star
They
game.
do alley oops.
That doesn't matter.
They do play defense in the
No,
last
they're-
2 minutes.
You're not going to play any
I'm
defense.
telling you right now, Durant is better than Harden.
No.
There's no debate.
My
for
3
that.
will outscore your 300%. Guarantee it. Lock it in. Oh,
All right, let's see what happens.
watch. Someone will get hurt. If Harden gets hurt, well, he doesn't play on Team LeBron. You have to worry.
I have to worry. There's a good chance Anthony Davis
Also,
can come
Joel
back.
Embiid is on Curry's team. He's going to go for like 50.
Yeah, right. He's gonna go for 50 technicals for taunting. He got a taunting foul just last night, or just
That
just
shows he
tonight.
plays with passion.
Yeah, with the Knicks. What a crazy.
LeBron doesn't even have a 5th starter right now.
He's got 4 really good ones, and that's all that matters.
He's going to lose. Curry by 10. Easy. Lock it in.
No. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what
And
happens.
We'll make
address
some bold
this.
predictions later this week.
Yes.
We'll even maybe bet some money on the game and make it interesting.
Apparently bet money. I don't know where it's
Yeah,
money.
who knows? I don't know.
All right, and then finally, switching gears a little bit to baseball.
Baseball.
Pitchers and catchers report Thursday. Darvish finally signed after apparently Jake Arrieta turned down the contract.
About same
Roughly,
money, right?
yeah, roughly the same contract. Arrieta's older, but I think I've heard he was rushed.
He was also more proven.
He's older. Like, if I'm Arrieta, I take that deal in a heartbeat because I'm older than Darvish, and I'm making way less money now.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Jake Arrieta's pride got in the way of his
Doesn't
walk.
so young.
His
You
pride.
don't-
His pride. He did not feel respected. I'm gonna go out on that.
True. It is so interesting because there really haven't been that many signings.
No, JD Martinez is still out there.
Lance Lynn's even not a bad pitcher. He's
Lance
out
Lynn's,
there.
yeah, he's still good. I think there's
Alex
one-
Cobb.
Alex Cobb. I knew there was another young good pitcher
Garrett
who's out
Cole, I
there.
believe, just signed with the Astros.
He was. I thought Garrett Cole was traded to the Astros.
Traded to the Astros.
Garrett Cole was traded, and then McCutcheon was traded
no
because the
sense.
Pirates suck.
Mm.
The Pirates are blowing up
Yeah.
their whole roster. But yeah, there's gonna be a 31st spring training camp for free agents, so that'll be interesting. Tim Tebow will be at Mets camp. That's all. All right.
Love
Real quick, who will have a better average, Tim Tebow or Russell Wilson?
Tebow because Russell Wilson won't pick up a bat
I think Russell Wilson's going to spring training though.
just for a day.
He should play. Russell, your team sucks. You're not making the playoffs for the second straight year.
That's not true, Russell. Don't listen to him.
Just pick up a bat, Russell. Your coach is going to get
Russell
fired after
Wilson,
this year, by the way.
He went spring training a few years ago as well. And he's just
Let him play in the
he's
game.
gonna go out and have some fun.
What's the worst that could happen if he playing this
Do you
spring
want me
training
to
game?
answer that? I mean, the worst that could happen is you get a pitch to the head, and
Who's throwing
he has-
pitches to the head in a spring training game?
freak accidents happen. How many in the last 5 years? There's so many, just in baseball in general.
Yeah.
The MLB injuries that happen is like, oh, my cheese shredder, and like flipped on an ice cube. Like the injuries you hear from baseball and during the season, it's like
Yeah, but, I
this
mean,
guy's
Russell
on
Wilson
the
could-
disabled list because he managed to like trip on the sidewalk. And it's
Russell
like,
Wilson could do that in his daily life. There's no difference. Being a baseball player doesn't make you clumsier.
It does seem like it though.
Yeah, but that's
The
during the
injuries-
regular season, not during spring training. They're on their best. They're in their best shape of their life in spring training.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
So I think Russell Wilson, you should play. You're not going to make the playoffs next year, but
Russell-
we'll get to that later.
We're gonna invest in a
Much
protection
later.
for you.
No,
this
you're not.
year.
He has more protection with a batting helmet on than he does with the Seahawks offensive line.
At this moment, we'll see what
Well,
happens. Yeah,
going
I'm not
forward,
wrong.
Anyway, of course, it's never too early to do a little quick baseball predictions. So I think we'll run down division winners and the World Series matchup real quick.
We'll swing it. Yeah.
all right.
let's do it.
AL West easily the Astros.
Astros for sure. It's
I
not
know
a
you're a
debate.
Mariners fan, but it's not a debate.
I
The rest of the division is
have
literally as
Mariners
terrible.
pride. I also am a realist. The Mariners are.
It's
not-
the Astros and everyone else.
It's a tough division.
It's not
even.
anymore. Darvish is gone.
Not to win the division.
Yeah.
But
To
the
finish
2 through
second.
5 is tough. You know? The
I don't-
Rangers are competitive.
Yeah.
The Angels made a lot of upgrades.
Yeah, the Angel. I might say it's Astros, big gap, Angels, literally everyone else.
It's probably fair. It's probably fair. We'll
The
see.
Mariners can maybe fight, but
The Mariners have enough
they don't have Mike
money
Trout.
on the payroll. They've paid enough veterans to be good,
They don't have Mike Trout.
but they won't be good.
Any argument you make for the Mariners finishing second, you just say Mike Trout,
Yeah.
and then that argument's gone.
You
Will there be a wild card team from this division?
Yes.
The Angels, with
Angels.
Otani. That'll be a fun one to watch.
That'll be a
Yes.
wild card team.
AL Central, the Twins are making some moves.
Twins are making moves.
Maybe
have
they'll
some
get
potential,
Arrieta.
but I don't think they beat
No,
the Indians.
they can't beat the Indians. The Indians are too
your
good.
division
And then the
rivals.
rest of that division again
Royals
is a
just
trick.
lost
The
too
Royals
much.
have lost too much. The Tigers have lost too much. Miguel Cabrera is too old. And who else? The White Sox are still rebuilding.
Yeah.
So that
Since
is
2005.
yeah, basically. So that is just the Indians, and then
Yeah.
finally
They
AL
are
East.
Bigger division.
Yes,
Um,
but I think it's the obvious choices.
Yankees.
Red Sox, because there's 2 wild card teams.
Yeah.
So it'll be Red Sox, Angels, and the
I-
wild card showdown.
I mean,
The Orioles,
your Orioles don't have enough.
no, they don't have enough. The Red, no, they have nothing.
Don't have enough.
No, they even traded Evan
Blue
Longoria.
Jays
No.
are so questionable.
Yeah, it's Yankees, Red Sox. I think the
We'll
Yankees.
see about the Red Sox though too. I mean, their bats were bad last year.
Yeah, but they have
haven't
enough
done it.
talent.
They have enough talent.
They have Mookie Betts,
see.
Jackie Bradley Jr. They'll get there. The Yankees will win 110.
The Yankees are gonna
games.
win.
They're going to win 110.
Very potentially.
They
I
are
mean-
loaded.
I mean,
Them and the Astros could win 105 plus.
Especially
honestly.
if they can make an upgrade to that line.
If they can pitch,
pitching rotation.
Yeah, if they could get pitching rotation.
Yankees look very good again.
Yes.
And young, so bummer for the rest of
Well,
baseball.
I'm glad we agree on everything.
We did agree on everything. That is a little bit of an
All right, and then we'll go to the NL.
National League.
NL East.
NL East.
The Phillies are a couple years away.
Yeah, they're rebuilding the right way though.
Yes, they're rebuilding the right way. The
Phillies.
Mets can't stay healthy.
Mets, if they were healthy, could be
The
good.
Mets, if they were healthy, I might pick them, but they can't stay healthy.
Braves.
A couple years away.
Yeah.
The Marlins are going to challenge the worst record in baseball history.
So we know the obvious choice then. It's the Nationals.
The Nationals will be it, and this is their last year. And this is their last year in their run.
Assuming that Bryce Harper leaves.
I think he will leave if they don't make the World Series. I mean, why am I here?
Yeah, that's fair. he wants to win and get paid a lot.
Yes. So I think this is the Nationals' last year.
So,
hopefully they don't disappoint. NL Central.
This is a little bit of a trigger.
Cubs, Cardinals, Brewers is who you're looking at.
Yeah.
I guess we don't have anyone in the NL East in the wild card. I think we kind of established
No, they're not there.
No, and so I think Darvish flunks this year. I think he has a losing record in ERA above 4.
Okay.
So I think the Cubs will not win that division.
I agree.
I don't know if the Brewers have enough. The Brewers might need area. The Brewers need a Darvish. I think Darvish would have put them over the top.
Yeah.
There's too much pressure in Chicago. I know I just said he'd lose, but there's too much pressure in Chicago. He looks like a fragile kind of guy.
Yeah, I think that the Cardinals. I think losing Lance Lynn is going to be a little bit bigger impact than people think, though, because Lance Lynn is a very
but the
solid
Cardinals,
starter.
the Cardinals, like the Patriots, find a way to win somehow.
They do,
and they missed the playoffs last year. So I think this will be very close. I think
Cardinals by just a couple games.
I think it's the Cardinals by a couple games. I think it's the Brewers, and then I think it's the Cubs. I think the Cubs are going to disappoint this year.
I think Cubs are going to beat the Brewers. Cubs will be your second first playoff team.
All right, and then in the NL,
first wild card.
The NL West, the Padres are still bad.
Yep, Padres are rebuilding.
Yes.
Similar to the White Sox.
They're trying.
So we'll see what happens.
They are trying. The Giants got really good.
The Giants made additions.
They got good. I think they got Evan Longoria, I believe. They got Andrew McCutcheon.
Yeah.
They need more pitching, but hopefully Bumgarner won't ride an ATV this year.
Yeah.
or dirt bike.
I'm saying with weird injuries in baseball.
True. And the Giants are never bad for long.
No.
I put the Giants in there. I think the Diamondbacks were a fluke last year.
Potentially. But they have talent.
Yeah, they have talent, but they got really good pitching for a lot of no-name guys. Like Drew. Yeah. I believe his name, or Robbie Ray. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. So I think the Giants are up there.
I believe in the Diamondbacks over the Giants.
Okay. And then we got the Dodgers. Mm-hmm. The Dodgers are going to win.
Dodgers
easily
because they have the most talent there.
Yeah, they have Clayton Kershaw. There's really no glaring weakness.
That lineup is good.
Even losing Darvish
might be a good thing.
Honestly, maybe.
Honestly, that might help.
Who are we forgetting in that division?
NL West, we got Rockies.
They were the real fluke too last year. They won't make it either. It'll go Dodgers, Giants in second wild card. Cubs will miss the playoffs.
Wow. We're going to go Dodgers, Rockies, Diamondbacks. Giants get fourth.
Wow. Who's the second wild card?
It's the Rockies.
Wow. Okay. The Rockies.
They had a lot of surprising things happen, but I don't believe that was a complete fluke. I believe that team has talent and
it's hard to win in
it's going to be Rocktober.
Oh my! Stop. So no, I know what you got in the World Series.
I'm gonna go the Dodgers get back there.
Okay.
As much as I'm not a big Dodgers fan, shout out to Austin Bleecker for being a Dodgers fan and me hating him.
That's understandable.
That being said, their talent is undeniable.
Yep.
Their weaknesses are very not existent, and so they'll be in there.
Yep.
I think the Indians.
The Indians are
gonna surprise. I know.
Wow.
I know we got the Astros and Yankees. Are your two
that goes against
big teams.
What I would think at all. Okay.
But I think the Indians will sneak in. I think they still have a lot of talent. I think they are hungry because missed out a couple times.
All right. Maybe. For one, I think Yankees Astros will be the best series of the playoffs.
Probably.
It's a shame they can't play in the World Series because they're more deserving than literally any team.
Probably true.
The Yankees, they would finish first place in the NL if you put either of them in the NL.
Yeah.
But I think the Astros will get there because they just have just enough pitching to get there.
Astros look good.
And I think the Nationals, they make it. I think this is their year, and then they get swept. I think the Yankees will sweep them 4-0. It'll be the most disappointing thing we've seen, and Bryce Harper will then leave to the Yankees.
To have the most mashing lineup.
Yes, one of the best lineups we've seen in forever, and people will hate the Yankees. The Yankees, the Astros will sweep them 4-0.
Okay.
And then he'll still leave for the Yankees.
And the Yankees will beat
because
the Astros.
and then the Yankees will beat the Nationals will finally get there. They'll finally make it this year. The Dodgers will choke in the playoffs like they usually did without Darvish. Kershaw will probably have an ERA north of 7. Strasburg will pitch finally. I think the Nationals get there, swept by the Astros. It'll be a boring series. Astros are your back-to-back champs.
Cleveland.
Tanking works.
Cleveland takes it over the Dodgers.
Trust the
forgets
process.
about LeBron leaving to the Lakers. Boom.
Wow.
Because LeBron will leave.
LeBron's not going to the Lakers. We talked about this last week. But that's it for this week. Hope you guys shoot your shot this week, and we'll see you next week.
Hey guys, we want you to shoot your shot, so
let us know what you thought about today's video down below in the comments, and don't forget to drop us a like and a subscribe.